Remelt, I think, a couple times today. He's playing Prozac's deck.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen him on camera though. Maybe I think he had. I believe he had some feature matches.
His list is almost identical to Prozac's deck. The only difference, I believe, is he has one Sphinx's Revelation in his sideboard over a third Supreme Verdict, I want to say. I'm not sure. Something like that.
Okay. Actually, here's Prozac's list right here.
Yeah.
Sideboard.
I know it's the sideboard. He cut the Faith Shields. So he cut the 2 Faith Shields for a second negate and the 1 Sphinx's Revelation.
Okay.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
I really like the Faith Shield, to be honest. But
Max Madrigal on more of a blue-white mid-range kind of.
This is the deck I was discussing. Has Geist of St. Traps and Wrath of Gods. He's got 4 Terminus and 2 Supreme Verdict alongside 3 Geist of St. Traps. A peculiar combination, to be sure.
Yes, for sure, yeah.
It's possible he's playing them more with the plan of killing his opponents, but in that case, I think I would actually prefer Clone. Because when you're paired up against a green deck and they play a Thragtusk, well, that's just wonderful.
Yeah, Geist of St. Trap doesn't do that much.
Yeah.
So Max Madrigal up a game, currently in the midst of resolving some combat. Yeah.
And he just took 7. Looks like he fell to 6.
Well, they clean things up for us quite a bit. So there's only a Restoration Angel on the board as far as non-land permanents go. Tamio comes down for Max, and he keeps that Angel tapped.
An onboard Planeswalker is actually one of the most difficult things for Adam's deck to deal with, because without a Pike, none of your creatures are strong enough to...
Yeah, keep that Angel tapped.
None of your creatures are strong enough to really race any of the boost abilities. Obviously, Jace is like a sick beating if you're relying on Augur Bolts and Moorland Haunt for your beatdown, and Snapcaster Mage is not making any headway against the Jace either, because it's just neutralizing the +1. So as soon as a Tamio or a Jace comes down, your offense really quickly neutered, and if both are in play, it's almost impossible to kill anybody.
So Moorland Haunt makes a Spirit at the end of Max's turn and is now attacking. I believe it's just attacked Max.
That makes sense, because realistically, if he deals Tamio 5 damage, he probably would have preferred to deal Max 5 damage.
Sure.
That said, if we get an opportunity here, we can Pike our opponent all the way to death, except that he has a Moorland Haunt himself.
So Tamio ticks up, keeps the Angel tapped, which Shane forgets about again.
Detention Sphere might free up our Angel this turn. That would be nice. I would probably have attacked first to offer Max the option of trading a Spirit, because that lets us play around a Dissipate. Right now, if Max had a Dissipate, he could just counter that Detention Sphere, but... what's happening?
Oh, yeah, let's see. Something's happening here. We've got...
Looks like he is Snapcaster Maging for a Dissipate, right? Or a
Dissipate,
negate.
Negate, okay.
See? If we attacked, our opponent would at least have had the option of potentially throwing away
making a Spirit, not having the mana for it, yeah. So Detention Sphere does not resolve. Tamio sticks around. Spirit comes over, flicks Max in the forehead, I think. Knocks him to 5.
I think it would have been easy for Max probably to think about making that Spirit there. 5 is pretty low to be on.
And Tamio keeps the Angel tapped. Snapcaster comes over.
Tamio's ultimate is also a legitimate kill condition in this matchup, thanks to the presence of Thought Scour.
Dissipate off the top for Shane. Not very timely. And here we go with the Spirit trade-off from Max.
I feel like this indicates that Max likely would have traded before, although it's hard to say.
I think so too.
Once he has a Snapcaster Mage in play and also knows that his opponent is willing to cast a spell before attacking, he can kind of assume his opponent would follow the same pattern.
So Snapcaster in for another 2. Tamio ticks up again, keeping that Angel tapped. And Shane plays a land and says go.
It looks like, I guess Shane was out of creatures. He only had enough to make that 1 Spirit.
Yeah, I think so.
Sphinx's Revelation for 3. That's going to get dissipated. Max, however, is going to very casually untap and ultimate his Tamio.
Yeah, Shane hellbent at this point, I think.
Hard to lose from this point.
Yeah. Tamio
Can we get an emblem token up in here?
Yeah.
Be patient.
There it is, Tamio's emblem.
Damn. I was joking. I didn't even know we had those. Man, we're snazzy over here.
Absolutely. Oh, now I'm going to O-ring the Angel that I've been keeping at bay.
Yep. I like that play. O-ring the potentially lethal attacker.
Seems strong, yeah. It's like a reasonable defensive maneuver. Meanwhile, I'm going to attack you 7 times with a Snapcaster Mage. Oh, 6 more times. Oh, 5 more times.
There are worse plans. Max just content to sit back here.
Restoration Angel.
Meets
Shane says, I have one too. Max says, okay, that resolves. Guess I'm not going to attack you with Snapcaster this turn.
Thought for Ancestral Recall.
Yeah,
we're
Thought Scour
myself. 2
myself.
cards into our graveyard.
I get that. I get that. I draw this. Yeah, Tamiyo Emblem. So I also like the. I like using Drown Yard in Esper.
Yeah.
With the,
well, Cyclonic Rift is not an effective tool against Restoration Angel. But Jace, Architect of Thought, is a pretty effective tool against creatures.
Well, it kind of is. You bounce it, and the Rift stays in your hand, and they replay
memory.
it, and then you bounce it again.
Max actually got a memory out of it, not an Architect of Thought.
Yeah. So he goes ahead and bounces it, attack. Shane can replay it, and Max can just rebounce it again.
Sure, but that's going to leave Max actually tapped out. I mean, not tapped out, but on two lands, which is
sure
ideal.
Yeah, but he's getting in here for 5 if he's making it a 1-turn clock. Okay, so there's the Angel, and this time he's got a Syncopate, so he's gonna actually just get rid of the Angel.
Oh, with the Syncopate, yeah, we're definitely out. We 2-card comboed our way through there, and Max, it looked like he was pretty far back, but he turned it right around.
This is interesting. They're playing very similar decks. They're both wearing green shirts, but one has a red hat and one has a blue hat. So blue hat wins here.
Red versus blue.
Yeah.